The Sutra of the Eight Realizations of Great Beings. Day and night, at all times, the Buddha's disciples should mindfully recite and contemplate the eight realizations of great beings. The first realization: all the world is impermanent. The earth is fragile and perilous. Suffering and emptiness inhere in the four great elements. The five skandhas are devoid of a self. All that arise, change, and perish are elusive, unreal, and without a master. Mind is the root of evil, body a reservoir of sin. Thus observing and contemplating, one gradually breaks free from birth and death. The second realization: excessive desire is suffering. Birth, death, and weariness in life all originate from greed and desires. Desiring less, being empty of effort, body and mind are at ease and free. The third realization: the mind is insatiable, always seeking, thirsty for more, thus increasing our sins. Bodhisattvas renounce such conduct. Always mindful of being content, they embrace a life of poverty and following the way, cultivating wisdom as the sole vocation. The fourth realization: indolence leads to degradation. Always practice with diligence, vanquish all afflictions, subdue the four maras, and escape the prison of the skandhas and realms. The fifth realization: ignorance leads to birth and death. Bodhisattvas are always mindful to study and learn extensively, to increase their wisdom and perfect their eloquence, so they can teach and enlighten all beings, imparting great joy to all. The sixth realization: poverty and hardship breed resentment, creating harm and discord. Bodhisattvas practice dana, beholding the friendly and hostile equally. They neither harbor grudges nor despise malicious people. The seventh realization: the five desires are perilous. Even as laity, be not sullied by worldly pleasures. Think frequently of the three robes, the tiled bowl, and instruments of Dharma. Aspire to the monastic life, and flawlessly uphold the way. Let your actions be noble and sublime, showering compassion on all. The eighth realization: birth and death are like a blazing fire, plagued with endless afflictions and sufferings. Vow to cultivate the Mahayana mind to bring relief to all, to take on infinite sufferings for sentient beings, and lead all to supreme joy. These are the eight realizations of great beings, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They practice the way with diligence, develop compassion, and cultivate wisdom. They sail the ship of Dharmakara to the shore of Nirvana, returning again to samsara to liberate sentient beings. With these eight principles, they point out the way, so that all beings may awaken to the sufferings of life and death, relinquish the five desires, and cultivate the mind by the noble path. If Buddhist disciples recite these eight realizations in thought after thought, they will eradicate countless sins, advance on the Bodhi path, promptly attain enlightenment, be forever freed from birth and death, and always abide in joy.